Hi to everybody who is joining us online or in person today. We are so excited to see you. Welcome to DDD Perth 2024. It is our pleasure to invite Ingrid Cumming to the stage to deliver the Welcome to Country.
Let's give it up for Ingrid. Yay! Sorry, I need that. Just kidding. So as we say here in beautiful Wajak Noongar country, Kaya, to all of you today, Kaya, Mam and Yoga, Bao, men, women and people, Yau Kuling Cooperative Wirin, Jenaning Yir Ngang Nunawa, Jenjen Ku Cooperative Buja, Ngang Kurt Quop, Nuna Nining, Nija Cooperative, Maya Mayawa, Ngang Fanny Bobak, Murtang, Nija Jenjen Ku, Madagarap, Karakumba, Kuri Yaya Buddha. Ngang Jenaning Nija Buja Kura Yaya Buddha. Don't you agree? It's a very reflective point to start on a Saturday, and I'll translate it for you. I said, my heart and my ancestors' hearts are so happy to see all of you gathering here together with us on country, on beautiful ancestor country, the one that my old grandmothers and grandfathers like Fanny Bolbuck used to walk from Madagarap all the way to Karakumba, which is Harrison Island to Kings Park, and all around this great southern chunk of this country, and that I will continue to tell those storylines and those songlines and continue that culture from the past, today and the future. So my name is Ingrid Cumming. My Noongar name is actually Ngulyak. They're not my handprints. There's somebody else's. But I love the diamonds because my nickname is the Black Diamond. No, it's not. I just made that up because I thought it sounded good. No, my Noongar name is Ngulyak, which is actually the Carnaby cockatoo. So if you're around Perth, you may have heard them. They're beautiful. They sound like laser beams when they fly over. Beautiful black cockatoos with the white feathers. And they actually signify the rain and healing and change. And that's the job that my elders have given me when they put this beautiful booker on me to make sure I carry on really important traditions like Welcome to Country. Now, normally, traditionally, I'd get you all up, we'd be in a big circle, I'd make you sing songs with me, and that's exactly what we're going to do here this morning. No, joking, you're right, fine, you can stay seated. But I will invite you to clap along with me if you feel comfortable to do so. It's all of our vibrations together that will wake up the ancestors and bring them here to look over us and to care for us while we gather. So if you know the words to the song I'm about to sing, I'll give you $50 straight up. No problems at all. But if you don't know the words, just feel free to clap along. Are you ready? Excellent. No one's sung along. What's the deal? It's not on Spotify yet, I guess so, but maybe next time. Do you want me to tell you what I sung? It's probably important. So it's basically a very old song, and it's a cry out, a happy cry out to the ancestors, to tell them why we're here, and that this is new family and friends, and that we're all gathering for good reasons and in good energy, and to look over all of us as we pass through. So I hope you felt that beautiful tingle on your skin. Usually that's the old people telling you that they're here to be with you, or it's my general vibe. Either way, I hope you feel really welcomed and grounded and ready to have an incredible day here together here at Madagarap, which is the traditional name for this area. So, Awula celebrations to you all. Wanjunicha Nyunga Buja, welcome to this beautiful place and have a deadly day. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Ingrid for that wonderful welcome to country. Please do continue that wonderful welcome as we invite our MCs for today, Donna Edwards and Alex Colville, our Chair and Vice Chair for 2024, to the stage.
Thank you very much. Now that's called a voice of God, and I have absolutely no idea where it came from. And it's funny how I got the disabled ramp and you didn't. So was that planned? Or
I
was
didn't
that
say
it. All good. Welcome everybody to DDD 2024, and thank you very much for that fabulous kickoff. How do we all feel to be here? Are we pumped for a fantastic day? I don't know. I know I've only just had a coffee, but I can see some of you are caffeine. Are we pumped for a fantastic day? Let's go, DDD 2024. Woo!
10 years. Crazy. We're so excited and proud to be able to represent DDD for the 10-year anniversary. So thank you all so much for being here. It's super exciting.
Okay, so this is the 10-year anniversary, as we're going to make it very clear throughout. So get used to it.
Maybe we should have a competition for how many times that gets said today.
Yeah, we could do. There's prizes for lots of things today. So over the 10 years, I know I've been at least 5 or 6, because I've been involved in the committee for that long. But who in the audience has been to DDD before? All right, cool. So we're obviously doing quite a good job with the repeat customers. Who's been 3 times?
Nice.
Okay. Who's been 5 times? Okay, so now we're starting to see.
Who's a newbie though? Whose first time is it to DDD this year? Oh my God, now that is amazing.
I think we've got some double hand raisers there, I'm not sure, or I'm just seeing double. Okay.
I love that everyone obviously is spreading the word though to their friends and their colleagues, and we're getting new faces every year. It's incredible. And that's what's been so amazing to watch about this community over the last 10 years. I think I've only been involved for 7 of the 10 or 6 maybe, but it's been amazing to watch it grow bigger and bigger. And it's not about size, it's not about the fact that we're Australia's largest not-for-profit tech conference. It's not about that. It's about the fact that we get to have this incredible community with more and more people benefiting from it. So again, so stoked to be here, and thank you all so much for coming. Now our purpose is to be a not-for-profit that focuses on community inclusivity. So you'll see today everything is about making everyone feel welcome and creating a safe place for everyone. Some of the things that we do to make sure that we do provide this space is we keep the ticket prices as low as possible so that it's affordable for anybody to come along. We do the event on a weekend so that you don't have to get your boss's approval to come along. We also really focus on having new speakers and providing support to speakers. So do we have any speakers in the room? Past or present speakers, put your hand up. Yep, excellent. Thank you all. Well done. So as our speakers were talking to me just at our speaker dinner on Thursday night, they were saying it's incredible the amount of support, the workshops that DDD run, and really go above and beyond to help speakers and make speakers feel safe to come and present for the first time. And as a previous first-time speaker at DDD, I know I was very scared to be presenting, and I felt so safe, and it was such a welcoming environment. So again, these are some of the things we do to really make sure that we have this amazing community. We do have public voting. How many of you voted for talks this year? A few? Excellent.
Well, I just think there's a few lazy people in the audience. There's got to be a few more than that got involved in the voting.
It's very early. I mean,
it is.
You've probably only had 1 coffee at this point. So I don't know about you, but I need about 3 by this time of the morning.
And coffee's going to be on all day, so there's no excuses. All right, so a little bit of a history lesson, once again, because we are celebrating the 10-year anniversary. DDD was founded not in Perth, coincidentally, but in the UK, in London. But it was founded in Perth in 2015 by 2 gentlemen by the name of Matt Davies and Rob Moore. Matt and Rob, are you in the room? No, obviously got somewhere more important to be. That's okay, they are here.
Sponsor booth.
They are definitely here. And since then, it's obviously, as Don has alluded to, it's grown. It's grown exponentially. That's not by our design. We never wanted to be the biggest tech conference that's run by our community, but that's just what's happened. But the reason why it's grown is because everyone here keeps on coming back year after year, so it's over to us to try and support that as best we can and keep DDD alive for years to come. So as you can, okay, I don't know, oh, the slides are right there, God, right behind me. Yeah, so 10 years later, we're still here and we're still growing. It's not slowing down. This year, we have 1,400 registered attendees. I've just walked in and there's still people buying tickets on the door. We're fortunate enough to be at Optus Stadium, whereby we can support, as you can see, ever-growing numbers, which is fantastic. If you remember a few years ago, we were at Perth Convention. We absolutely maxed out the space. We've got 44 diverse speakers on today. Again, the tracks are spread across quite a large area of the stadium, as you're going to find out. So I hope you've got your step counters on. And we can't do this without the 26 amazing sponsors that continue to support us year after year.
And I will say, with so many people attending, registration is always a little bit challenging and a little bit tricky, so we do appreciate everyone's patience in going through that process. This year we did have quite a lot of fun trying out some new kiosks, so hopefully we're starting to improve again and again and again each year. And I do also want to address the slides, because there's a lot of font issues and capitals and not capitals, and I always tell my speakers, don't point out errors in your slides, but honestly most of the slides have capitals where there shouldn't be capitals, etc. Didn't download very well, so I just want to address, it wasn't bad attention to detail. Thank you, technology.
And for those of you who are doing any live coding demos today, good luck.
We love tech. But diamonds, has anybody seen the diamonds? So when we looked up 10-year anniversary, it was all about diamonds. Diamonds was the theme for 10-year anniversaries. So we have definitely embraced that theme. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. But they also, our community, DDD community, shines bright like a diamond. So we have very much embraced the theme this year. So you will see lots of diamonds. And your 2024 committee this was the most formal picture I could find of your 2024 committee, which was, I think, our very first meeting.
I only saw this very late last night, and I wasn't that impressed with the situation that you can see I'm in there. And I pretty much said to Donna these words, and she said, well, if you don't say anything about it, no one will know. And I've obviously just tripped right over there. So we'll skip this slide, shall we?
But again, a huge shout out to the committee. This is an epic event. I came into this event as a long-time DDD attendee, speaker, supporter, and I had no idea what I was in for when I came into this role. So a huge amount of work goes in behind the scenes. So huge shout out to the committee, but even more so.
Yeah, it's not just us. We obviously work throughout the year to pull the whole thing together, which is one part of it. But as you can see, we've got lots of pink shirts with us today, and it's these people who are also volunteers who actually make today possible. But it's a 10-year anniversary, and I think I've said that 4 times, so I'm really getting the count up. So there has been past committee, there's been past volunteers, there's been past speakers, and there's been past sponsors. Now, if I got everybody to stand up in the room, we'd all be stood up, and I know it's early. But please, if you have been on the committee over the past 10 years, please, or currently, please can you stand up?
I think they're probably all working.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, okay. They are all hiding because they've heard it all before. All right. If you volunteered at DDD over the past 10 years in any capacity, please, can you stand up?
Yeah, I'm like, we're going to have a lot more people that have volunteered over the last 10 years. Okay. Everyone really is just chilling.
Yeah, not
now.
quite there. All right, fair enough. Look, thank you. And for everybody else, please put your hands together for all of the people that have assisted us over the last 10 years. Now, there is a bit of a delay on my slides, or my thing's not working, one of the two. Oh, I just need to press it harder. Okay, cool. So a little bit of housekeeping, and obviously I can see most of you. Yeah, I can't see anyone missing a badge, so that's obviously a big tick and a good start. But there is some words on your badge or some lettering that I would just like to explain. Obviously Rob Moore is the attendee in question here, and he has an FZ BUAPY, FZ4 I should have said. That means he needs to go to food zone number 4, where there is signage, food zone 4, and he is having a burger. That's what the BU stands for. He is also coming to the after party because he's got a yes next to that as well. I hope many of you are joining us this evening for some drinks. There's also another badge there where it's got FZ, TBD, AP, yes. So he's still coming to the after party, but because he's registered for the after party, he forgot to register for a meal. So he's not going to get fed. That's the simple fact. But it's okay. We've been here before and we've done it before. So all we ask is that anyone who's got TBD on their badge, we're not going to bring you on stage and lambast you in front of everybody, I promised. But what we do ask is that you just hold back half an hour until the majority of people who have had the diligence to select their meal ahead of time have collected their meal, and we're not going to literally take food out of their mouth.
But there is plenty of food, so we're not going to run out of food?
Well, we've said that now, so of course it will happen. A little bit more housekeeping. We are on 2 levels. Last year, which was our first year here, we just stayed on the 1. We had to expand once again. We did 5 tracks last year. We're doing 7 tracks this. This level that we're on right now is essentially where 3 tracks are once we're finished and after the keynote is finished. Then you've got your sponsor hall, which is past the information desk. Beyond here, we go down to level 2. So there should be some marshals that will assist in guiding you there, but essentially that way is level 2, and that's more tracks. Also, you may or may not have noticed that we have released an app. Now, I don't know, Donna, why it's taking Australia's largest tech conference, which I'm just going to say, 10 years to build an app, but it has. But we've done it now. We have built an app, so let's have a round of applause for us building an app. We've done a thing.
And MakerX, who, built the app too.
Obviously, we didn't build it ourselves because we've got this conference to put on, and that's enough work in itself. So we brought the lovely people in from MakerX, who are a platinum sponsor of this year's conference, and they made it happen. So please put your hands together again for MakerX. That also means if the app doesn't work or you don't like it, you can blame them and go and tell them. They've got a lovely booth over in the main sponsor hall. Now, in the app, you will find several maps. This map is not interactive per se, but it is linked in with Google, so it can work as a bit of a wayfinder. All of the areas are signposted on the map as simply as they can be. It's a really hard stadium to do this type of conference in, but you should be able to see where you are in relation to the stadium layout. So please go ahead and download the app if you haven't already. If you've previously downloaded it, of course, we've just done an update yesterday, so you'll have to just quit the app and restart just to get that final update.
So just while we were on the app as well, if anyone, who has downloaded the app? I know no one likes putting their hands up, but oh yeah, look at that, boom. So my favourite thing about the app is all of the talks. Like there's so many talks to try to remember for the day and figure out what one are you going to, because there's so many great talks. So personalise your agenda, and then it will keep it nice and clean, and it will just show you the talks that you want to go and see. So it's a really good feature to make it a bit easier to navigate today and know where you're going at what time. So many things. And we have some merch. We have a bit of a merch store happening on our DDD website as well. So if you want to celebrate the 10-year anniversary, we have some 10-year anniversary swag for sale. So everything, anything that we sell or any money that comes through as a not-for-profit, it always invested back into the next conference and into the community. So feel free to go check it out and have a look. We also have, speaking of selling cool things, we also have a yearbook. Now, we do have a limited number of these printed here for the day, but you can also pre-order them for a week or so's time. Now, the yearbook basically is a celebration of the last 10 years. Each year it has a list of the speakers and the volunteers and the committee and the sponsors. It has some really cool quotes from people from all over the last 10 years, and it has a whole bunch of really cool photos on it. It also has a couple of pages for autographs, so if you would like to grab your yearbook and take it around and get some people to sign messages in it today, we thought it might be a bit of fun. So there is a 10-year anniversary yearbook which you can purchase at the info help desk.
Okay, so it's more thank yous, and I would like to kick off by thanking our platinum sponsors, Bankwest and MakerX. Please put your hands together for Bankwest and MakerX.
Now, this year we do have a special sponsor stage, which is next to Bankwest, the Bankwest booth on the Bankwest Club terrace area. So both of those sponsors are going to have a couple of talks over the lunch break. They're pretty cool talks. One of them, I think, is on automation. The other one is around VC startup advice. So they will be just over the lunch break on the sponsor stage. So please, while you're eating your lunch, go and sit, have a listen, give them a big cheer. Bankwest also have plenty of OJ today if you need a sugar hit, and MakerX are providing some startup VC mentoring as well on their booth.
The Bankwest OJ really has become a thing. I can remember the first year 5 years ago when we did the Bankwest OJ, and we continue to do it, or they continue to do it to this day. They could not possibly partner with us on an event without having their quintessential OJ on offer. We can't do this thing with just the two sponsors though, so of course there's a whole plethora of gold sponsors. Please put your hands together for our gold sponsors this year.
Now, our gold sponsors all have booths as well. So our gold sponsors are all located in the sports lounge. So we have a nice big sponsor hall set up. They all have booths. There's so much cool swag. I actually have been meaning to get there and grab a few things myself, but I haven't made it there yet. So please save something for me.
Maybe there's diamonds.
Oh,
It is the 10-year anniversary. And I'm definitely ahead of you on the 10-year tally, by the way.
You are. I'm sure someone's keeping count. And also treasure map as well. Go and see those booths as well, which I think we've got a treasure map slide.
And of course, we've still got our digital sponsors, and I should say we've changed silver to digital. That's because we're at Optus now, and we have got so many more. Sorry, I'm going to do the room sponsors first, and then I'm going to do our digital sponsors. So we've got Microsoft, who are sponsoring this room, essentially over here. If you haven't already figured it out, this room goes into 3, and Microsoft are over there with their stand, and they have got the whole room to themselves. I don't know what they're going to do in it, what tracks they've got, but they're just going to do their thing. So please come and say g'day to Microsoft. And we've got Software One, who are sponsoring River Room 3, which is that far one over there. And please do come and say g'day to them as well. Big round of applause for our room sponsors. Now, of course, I did just prematurely get to them, but it's now time for our digital sponsors. Previously silver, but we feel that we've got such a good offering at Optus from a digital standpoint that is a better name and a better offering going forward. So please put your hands together once again. I'm going to wear your hands out, I'm sorry.
So much
for our digital sponsors.
But it's important because we wouldn't be here today, we wouldn't have this event without our sponsors. So super important, give our sponsors lots of love because we literally cannot do this without them.
And of course, we are all about the community, and we have got 4 fabulous community sponsors this year. They are also sponsoring some sweet treats later on this afternoon that you can have alongside your caffeine fix, I'm assuming. You're going to absolutely wear out the tab on coffee. I expect nothing less. So we would really like to thank all of our community sponsors this year for being involved once again, it's not just at the conference, it's throughout the year that these guys are doing what they do to support the community. Please put your hands together for this year's community sponsors. It's still me, and this is where I also have to remind everybody about our code of conduct. Our code of conduct is really simple. Be kind, okay? There is going to be some first-time speakers here, like every year, and if you've ever spoken, please think back to that time and how nervous you may have felt. Think back to those who encouraged you or maybe didn't, and just bear that in mind. So one message about our code of conduct is simply, be kind, and we'll all get on fine. If you've got any concerns or want to have a look at the code of conduct, it's on the website. So, if there's any issues, there's never been any issues, trust me. Big help desk out the front. Go and speak to anyone there. Any of the people in pink, come and talk to me, or you can shoot us an email at info@dddperth.com.
And I guess just flagging the info box, we probably won't be checking today. So anything that is for today that you want help addressing, then definitely come and speak to one of us in pink or go and chat at the info help booth.
Absolutely. Just a reminder as well, if you see any red lanyards, that is a do not photo. So just try, as you're taking your snaps, not to capture them. And if you do happen to manage to snap somebody with a red lanyard, and you want to release your photos onto socials or whatever, just try and edit them out as best you can. And if anyone did register do not photo because of whatever reason, please do go and collect your red lanyard from the information desk. House rules.
Sorry, we skipped over the social media slide. So everyone knows about social media. I feel like DDD community is like pretty good on the social media. So just popping back, our social media tags are DDD Perth and DDD Perth 2024. So please share some things on LinkedIn, on whatever platform of choice you use. Feel free to take lots of selfies today and lots of pictures of the amazing diamonds and tag away.
Back to the house rules. Obviously no smoking. I don't think I need to remind anybody of that. Phones on, silent please during the presentations. It's really distracting when we have all sorts of chimes going off. It really helps us as well if you just keep your lanyards on and visible. If you lose your badge, if you lose your lanyard, all of these things can happen. Once again, information desk is where you need to head. I've already mentioned about the red lanyards, and of course, if there's a fire, there'll be a big whoop, whoop, whoop sound, and yeah, just head for the exit. That's pretty much it. Doesn't get any more complicated than that. And of course, we've got all of this stuff this afternoon for you as well. What have we got on?
We do. So we do have this year we have a ticketed after party. So it is separate to the DDD conference. And we really wanted to do something to celebrate the 10-year anniversary, especially for people that have been supporters for such a long time. So we've got a ticketed after party where we will have food and drinks, some fun activities throughout the evening. Shout out to some special guests who will be coming and hosting some PowerPoint karaoke and karaoke as well. There are still some tickets available. The info help desk, the info help desk can help you, but also the DDD website is way easier to get a ticket on. So yeah, if you haven't got a ticket and you want to join, there's a few left available. So many prizes.
So many prizes, all the prizes. But you have to do some things to be eligible. And that is definitely hand in your treasure map, which again, you should be able to collect from any of the sponsor booths. Information desk, once again, will have a load. And you've got to remember to put them in, all right? Because if you don't put them in, you're not going in the draw. And you've got to be at the closing session at 4 p.m.
And with that, I mean, you guys aren't here to see us, right? So with that, we're super excited to welcome up our keynote speaker for this session. Katya, who has been having a ball in Perth for the week with her partner. I've got to see a Rotner selfie, which was pretty cute, I must say. So really excited to welcome Katya from NVIDIA. Katya is a senior deep learning data scientist, and she'll be helping us explore the latest in multimodal generative AI. So welcome up, Katya. She gets to do the long walk too.
Come on.